Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between herO and Snute on the Lerilak Crest. Ooh, a PvZ between herO and Snute? Yes, I think that I will. In the bottom left side of the map we have the red Zerg player hailing from Norway and Team Liquid. It is Snute. And in the top right side of the map we have the blue Protoss player hailing from Korea and also Team Liquid. It is herO! Holy shamoly, two of the best players on Earth, two of the more popular players ever here too. Get a lot of love for these guys on my Twitter feed, at twitter.com/FalconPaladin, also on Facebook too, so... Alright, this is from the, I want to say it's the semifinals of the IEM 10 Taipei that wrapped up just about a week or two ago. And these are some of the games between some of the best players at IEM. There are so many good matches going on right now, I almost don't have enough time to cast them, but it turns out if you cast 2 times a day, you have a lot of stuff, a lot of time slots to fill. So here we are. Hatch first, obviously, from Snute. Very standard here in Protoss versus Zerg. Into an extractor, into a pool. Yeah, Snute will get there eventually, but not right now. One gateway expand here from herO getting that gas. Now the question is this going to be something with Adept Harass? I believe this is after the patch. So this particular game after the patch where Adept damage was nerfed, and as well as the Photon Overcharge ability, nerfed for energy, but actually increased for the duration and for the damage it does. We'll have to see how that works out for us. Again, I'm pretty sure we'll have to wait and see until an Adept comes out or the Mothership Core shows up. There goes the Cybernetics Core, so we'll just kind of come back to that in a couple of minutes. Probe scouting things out, does manage to find out where his opponent is after the first place he went. The opponent was not there. Spawning pool just about to pop. A little bit late here. Snute being a tiny bit greedy with his opening, trying to get as many workers as possible. And I think it will pay off for him. herO is not looking to be super aggressive at this point. I don't see any forward pylons being thrown down. Warp gates far off anyway. And as soon as the Cybernetics Core finishes, we're going to see if an Adept comes out, or at least a Mothership Core, and determine exactly where this is. Ready, set, go, Adept. Alright, so we'll see if that Adept comes out. 23 damage versus light on that Adept. I mean, it was pre-patch, and 22 means that was post-patch. Again, it doesn't seem like a lot of a difference, but Adept versus Marine is a lot different in that situation, and that was the general reason the Adept was nerfed a tiny bit here. Ling's going to chase this probe home. They might be able to kill it depending on the micro here from herO and Snute, but the probe also might just be able to get all the way back home without losing anything. So Snute, he's sending one Ling past the probe, the other one is going to actually try to kill the probe, which is kind of funny. So here's the Adept, and 22 damage. Okay, so this is post-patch. The Adept does 22 damage versus light, but guess what? It's still enough to two-shot a Ling, that's for sure. Using Sonic Transfer to try to chase these guys back. He's trying to juke, though, here is Snute. And nope, that Ling dies immediately. The second one stays just outside the range. No, comes back in and dies. Oops. Sorry, Ling. My bad there, says Snute. A couple Lings running around just trying to see what else is coming his way, and that's about it. There's an Oracle, but I don't think that Snute can actually scout that because it is being produced up here, and there are no Overlords nearby quite yet. Link get a full surround. No, on the Adept, kind of. Not really, but I'm not sure that it matters. Can they kill it? No, Sonic Transfer. It does escape with only 28 hit points remaining, though. Queen's ready to go here, ready to rock if that Adept shows up. The Adept is allowed to scout the third. Lings get right on side inside this main base. Sorry, the natural base, trying to kill as many units as they can, as many workers, but they get chased away. They do get chased away, so a single probe has died for 4 Lings. I think that's probably even Stevens at this point. Oh, Adept. No, Snute walks right past the Adept. Oh, man, doesn't even see it. Tries to tap the zone like a watchtower. Here comes the Oracle. Is there a Spore Crawler? Just now popping up is that Spore Crawler. Look at that timing from Snute. Wow, so Queen Spore Crawler enough to usually hold off an Oracle. 2 Queen especially, depending on the positioning here. So here comes the Oracle getting 1 kill and trying to get 2. Does get 2 kills, but taking a lot of damage from that Spore and getting chased away. 2 kills not really enough to justify the existence of the Oracle, but Stasis Wards and Revelation can also help to balance those scales. Lings get right on in again and try to kill as many probes as they can, trying to avoid the Adept ball that's sitting inside that mineral line, and doing a pretty good job of it. So 2 drones for 2 probes with that harassment. And there goes the Roach Warren popping up. Phoenix on the way, Resonating Glaives on the way for herO to increase the attack speed on his Adepts. The Oracle coming in. Oh no, free drones! 1, And no, you're it. Oh, manages to turn 2 of them into buildings before they can die. Excellent job, but killing larva, not too shabby. Queen stabbing away at the Oracle. Get out of my house. Canceling all those buildings, transferring more drones over. Spore and a Queen are now here. And here come the Phoenix, though. But again, with the Queen and the Spore, I'm not sure if this is a great follow-up from herO. But you know what? If anybody can do this, it will be our Korean Protoss player from Team Liquid. Overlord is going to fall here to the Phoenix, but he is slowing down their advance, which is alright. The Queen throws out a creep tumor and then might try to run back to the safety of that Spore Crawler, but no, decides not to do that. And flying in, taking some shots from the Queen to the air. Acid Spines, 9 damage, range of 7. Trying to stab away, losing an Overlord though is Snute. Losing another Overlord, not a good feeling. Lings might try to force a cancel on this probe. So many adepts are sitting right here though, they decide to back on out. Phoenix Cloud, it's going to be up to 4 here in just a minute. We've seen Mass Phoenix do really well in LOTV PVZs. Transfuse, keeping the Overlord alive. Queen count, 3 queens in production. Queen count kind of insane for Snute. What is he going for, man? Mass Queen Roach here, which I guess could work, holding the Zen like a watchtower. It's a mass adept play, though. herO says, what adept nerf? I didn't hear about an adept nerf, did you? He's going to send these adepts down, try to kill this base. There are a lot of queens. Queens don't really kill adepts very quickly. Roaches don't either. Gonna try to make it happen. Alright, here we go. Moving right on in is this mass adept play. Queens trying to stab on and lifting some queens to kill them are the Phoenix. But roaches come in from the natural base and start to kill a bunch of these adepts here too. A lot of the queens are falling though, and the adept count is still fairly high. And there goes the transfer into the main. Roaches ready for him though. Again, roaches don't hit super hard against these adepts. Adepts don't hit them necessarily either. And another attack here with Ling, going to try to kill some stuff, but no, a Warping of Adepts cleans that up, no problem whatsoever. All the Adepts, are they all gone? It looks like they are. Phoenix, however, still alive and well. A Dark Shrine on the way for herO too. So went ahead, Dark Shrine, man. More Adepts warping on in, Psionic transferring on in, and trying to kill this Queen. Might they get her? They do. They get the Queen there. And Adepts, can they live long enough for their Psionic transfer to get them out of there? No, no they cannot. Phoenix being so annoying here for herO. APM right now for these players, 500 APM for Snute, 370 for herO. Trying to throw down additional Spore Crawlers. This Phoenix Cloud is getting out of control, says Snute. Not looking good for me, not looking good for my workers. Phoenix Cloud now up to a total of 8. How many Phoenix have died? 0, because you know what? herO loves his Phoenix. He takes care of them. Alright, he says. Or Snute says, if you are going to have that many Phoenix, you can't have that big of a ground army. I'm going to kill you with my roaches. And the roaches and Lings come on in. There is an Oracle here, though, that will kill units fairly easily, lifting and killing. And the roaches say, oh, maybe there aren't enough of us. Maybe there aren't enough. And heads back home. 4th base on the way for Snute here at the 7-minute mark. And I think herO might just be in control. Although Snute's at 68 workers to 53 probes. He's up 120 to 106. He has a 4th base, about 40% complete against the 3 bases of herO. I don't know. Maybe he's going to make this work. Snute, do us proud, man. Transferring drones? No, can't pick those up. A little bit too dangerous. Queen count, again, really insanely high here. Trying to drop some Spore Crawlers on the upper parts of this area. Transfusing the Queen, trying to keep her alive. Can't quite do it. Nope, Spore Crawler getting some shots in there, too. Another Queen dies. Phoenix are all pretty injured, but none of them are seeming to die here. A single Phoenix has been killed. And they have killed so many queens in the process. 15 queens have died. 15, another attack up here. Roach versus Adept. The Adepts bypass them, say, hey, suckers, we're inside your main base. We're going to kill your stuff. Roaches say, hey, come back. We're too slow. Spore Crawlers, again, trying to kill as many Phoenix as they can. Workers dying here. 5, 7. And another Psionic transfer back on over here. There's only a single queen defending this base here. So many drones being killed. 62 to 56 drones now. Again, I think a Lings might be a better idea just because they're faster. They are killing a couple of these Adepts before they could transfer out. Phoenix Ball just kind of hanging on out, picking up some more. Nope, DTs. DTs actually inside this. Phoenix trying desperately to kill this building, but they can't because they are Phoenix. Alright, so the question is, how many Spore Crawlers are here? 2. How many Lings, how many Roaches? This is not going to happen, I don't think, for these DTs. They might be able to snipe down something, but Spore Crawlers, Roaches picking up, boosting out. herO says, nope. No thank you, good sir. That's not what I need. Pathogen Glands on the way for Snute. Also getting +1 missile attack. 73 to 56 harvesters. Snute managing to do this somehow. Phoenix killing another queen. Is that 16 queens? 19 queens have died. This is the most queens I've ever seen dead in my entire life. Spores trying to kill these Phoenix. Phoenix just killing Overlords, saying, we don't care. Oh, they're queens here? We'll pick those up and kill those too. Thank you very much. And another queen falls. Spore crawlers ready to go. DTs warp on in. They're trying to kill drones, but a lot of roaches are here. This warp prism needs to come back and pick these guys up, and it does. Gets 2 of them. Gets 2 of them. Not before they did some damage, actually killing a couple workers on this extractor. Will Snute replace it? Or replace them? I do not know. Disruptors now on the way for herO. Going to follow this up with disruptors, getting gravitic drive, increasing the warp speed of his warp prism. The warp speed, just the regular flying speed. I don't think they have a warp speed. And Snute's going for a hive. Snute says, you know what? You can harass me all you want. I will still be up 78 to 59 harvesters on 4 bases. I'm going to do everything I can to kill you. And there's not much you can do about it. Creep spread continuing. Again, he's been under a lot of duress, doing the best that he can there. Phoenix being so darn active. Just crazy active. The infestors are out. If they could catch them. Oh, they do catch a fungal. Chain fungling on the Phoenix, and all the queens are going to take these suckers down. Every single. If they stick around, it's a dangerous place to be. And the Phoenix are just all going to die. Meanwhile, attack down this side with Stalkers, with Immortals, with Dark Templar, and more Stalkers and Sentries. I'm going to try to take down this space. And Corrosive Bile actually being used to clear out force fields. Snute, you're my hero, but the 4th base dies anyway here. Disruptor Nova, Purification Nova killing a couple Ravagers. Not looking good at all here for Snute. Losing that 4th base was massive. He does have Infestors, which is useful in this situation, but 3 Immortals, also a huge number. Purification Nova killing another Ravager. And backing out here is herO. He killed a 4th base. I think that's all he really wanted to do. It's still 78 to 63 harvesters, but officially 3 base to 4 base. herO looking strong. Glial Reconstitution just now finishing ground weapons level 1. About to finish here too for the Protoss player. Templar Archives on the way for herO. More Purification Novas hitting, killing a couple units. Snute not losing a lot here, but it's enough to cause some problems. Ling run by. Ling's in. What do we... Stalkers. Don't warp in Stalkers to deal with Lings. Oh boy. Oh, actually some Adepts here too. Corrosive Bile is being thrown down and do kill a couple of these units, but guess what? A big group of the entire army comes back to defend this base. Trying to kill as many probes as they can, though, is Snute, just ignoring the attacks, ignoring the laser beams being shot into their carapaces, and they all die. But they killed 5 probes, which is nice. Expanding toward his opponent is double expanding, actually, here. A lot of static defense coming up here for Snute. I don't know if that's going to work here. We've seen static defense in ZVP before. It just doesn't seem super effective. herO actually going for Storm with his Templar. I mean, good, I guess. Not super great against Roaches and Ravagers, but that's a-okay by me, herO. You can make it work. I believe in you. Coming in again from this side. Spine Crawlers aren't finished yet. herO shows up before he's been invited. Fungal Growth catching a lot of the units here. Corrosive Bile being thrown down. The Fungal Bile combo looking okay. Spine Crawler poking away is already up to 0 total kills. Blinking forward, though, are these Stalkers, and they're Vipers in the air, too. So maybe like a fungal blinding cloud kind of a thing would be nice. The Ling, I like the Ling answer here. Abducting one of the Disruptors. Can he kill it? Fungling the Disruptor actually there and forcing Snute back, but losing a Disruptor. Not a good feeling at all. The Overseer allowing the detection of that Dark Templar. This seems to be the battleground right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's 65 to 69 workers. Snute having lost so many drones. The Oracle finally dies. The Queen gets surrounded and murdered right on the creep there. Blood spurting everywhere. This base is up, but Snute is not really miting from it. He does, at this point, need to focus on not dying. But here comes herO. Guardian Shield up. Stalkers, Immortals, +1 attack on those guys. Fungal's being tossed down, but there are enough Lings. I don't know if there are. A Storm on top there. Templar leading the charge. So many Stalkers, so many Immortals. Immortal with 6 kills, 3 kills, another Storm, 7 kills, 1 kills. Feedback on the Infestor, just trying to win this with Chain Fungal and Lings alone. Actually killing a Disruptor with Lings? No, can't quite do it. 8 hit points on that Disruptor. This is not looking good at all for Snute. Fungals, Blinding Clouds, Ultras are out. That is just not enough. I don't think here the Immortals are ready to go. Blinking forward with the Stalkers says, your Ultras can do their very, very worst. I have Immortals on my side. I don't care about that at all. The Immortals are all gone. It's 154 to 71 total supply and a GG from Snute. Snute is defeated, herO's victorious, and Snute has left the game. Strong, strong Protoss play. Wow. Protoss players, were you impressed by that? I was impressed by that one. I mean, herO's control, the Phoenix play alone was mind-bending, but then the ability that he had to bring Adept Harass in while expanding 3 times, while teching to Disruptors, while teching to Storm, while getting Immortals out, getting upgrades out, just continuing to keep the pressure on Snute. Snute wasn't able to kill any bases at all. He did kill 9 probes, but lost 30 of his own. Also lost how many hatcheries? 2 hatcheries, again, never killed a single Nexus. And yeah, herO basically threw away a bunch of Adepts, but didn't really lose much other than that. 23 Stalkers is a pretty big number, but again, nothing too insane. So just well played. Good positioning with the Purification Novas. 5 kills, 4 kills on those guys. Immortals, 7 kills, 16 kills on that Immortal Disruptor with 6. Just efficient use of the Protoss armory, which is what Protoss is known for, and herO exemplifies that well. So well played by both of these players, but herO gets the win today. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.